Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark III, and welcome to Battlefleet Gothic Armada. This game just released the other day, so I figured, hey, it's a nice game in space with massive battleships. It's set in Warhammer 40,000, so I want to go and try and record the campaign for you guys, and maybe have a blast, maybe try not to get blown up, and maybe try not to lose horribly. I don't know how it's going to turn out, to be honest, so yeah, whatever. I've not played the Imperial fleet that much, because I've mostly played Chaos and Orc in the multiplayer and the beta. So I'm not going to be that good, to be honest. Let's face it. Start a new game. Let's see. I was thinking about using Iron Man, but I've heard there is a nasty bug that can happen with it. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm not going to play on Heroic because I don't feel the need to challenge myself, at least not like that on recording, because, you know, as I said, I'm not that great and that'll probably just be frustrating for everyone. Or should I just do that? I was going to go on hard. You know what, let's go on Heroic. Losing the fight is also going to be a thing, so, you know. This way we've increased the odds of losing quite dramatically, I hope. And so I'm going to have to just try.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has endured under the rule of the immortal Emperor. The worlds of man are scattered across the galaxy, threatened by savage aliens, heretics who defy the Emperor's will, and horrors lurking upon forgotten worlds. It is a time of endless war, selfless heroism, and blackest infamy.
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet and must be awakened. Ride upon the storms of chaos. Gather your rivals around you. End discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos. You speak in meaningless riddles. What are the fortresses in the stars? Answer me or die now! Stop this foolishness. I have consorted with creatures far more powerful than you. Speak, crone, but I will remember your insolence. Seek the hand of darkness. Take the eye of night. With these, the citadels will be yours to command. A chorus of 1 billion throats will cry your name in fear and hatred. The stars themselves will run red with blood. If you have the courage for it. War Master.
Oh, what an intro. I'm definitely leaving that in the video. I kind of weep for the people of the Gothic sector.
Captain Spire, data log Alpha. Battlefleet Command has lost contact with Orbital Station Aleph in the Naxos system. I'm on my way to investigate.
Sir, we're approaching the location of Orbital Station Aleph.
Captain, the station is surrounded by an asteroid field. I have calculated the best approach for us to pass through it safely.
Yes, Admiral.
Okay, here we are, tutorial section.
At your command.
I've got my little light cruiser here. I need to move it this way.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Though I must admit, I still feel that my navigators are incompetent because I'm not seeing this place surrounded. Just a couple of straight lines really in this alley. Unit select, fine. Rotate master, yep. Yeah, I'm afraid that this is the first few levels, the tutorial levels, and
Understood.
they're also a bit buggy right now as well. Dangerous obstacles, so I don't want to do that. I'll hit
There's an
I.
active minefield directly ahead, Captain. We must maneuver quickly, or it is likely the ship will be damaged.
All available power to the plasma thrusters. We're going to execute a high-energy turn.
How did I not see that?
Resuming normal functions.
I mean, it's bigger than the ship. How did I not see that before I got so close to it?
High-energy turn successful, Captain.
mean, come on.
The thrusters are already recharging.
Helm, resume our course to the orbital station.
You guys are freaking incompetent. I should fire every last one of you out of an airlock. Except that's not the Imperial way of doing things, is it? The Imperial way of doing things is I would have you flogged for penance or something like that.
Captain, our auger arrays indicate that the orbital station is heavily damaged. I suggest we move in closer to discover what happened here.
Ooh. It's smoking and charred wreck. Okay, let's get
Awaiting
over here.
orders.
Captain, we can reach the station faster by pushing the engine status to all ahead full.
Which means the engineers are slacking because the ship's not running at full speed. That's fair enough, that.
Engines to maximum.
If it gets me here faster, that's fine. But you can see what I mean about these rocks not surrounding the station. They really don't. So, yeah, my navigators are incompetent. And they should repent their sins in the gaze of the Emperor, or however the Imperials like to say it. I'm not entirely sure of the lingo.
Cruising speed set.
Yeah, I drained my combustion gauge. It's fine. All ahead full manoeuvre, did that. Double click on a ship to activate the follow camera. Ooh. I forgot about
It
that.
seems like the station has been attacked recently. The enemy may still be lurking around.
Sir, I recommend dispatching some of the ship's armsmen to board orbital station Aleph and report on what they find.
Okay, assault action. Assault actions are skills that send troops into enemy ships to cause critical damage. Boarding and lightning strikes are the most common assault actions. This is very true. I'll just go ahead and board it. With lots
Boarding
of
parties underway, Captain.
one-way pods and all that.
We're seeing several weapon impacts and signs of explosions on the bulkheads. We found the command center, sir. This place is a mess. It's full of bodies. The station's command crew. They're all dead.
Act cautiously, Sergeant. I have a bad feeling about this.
Sir, we found a survivor. Sir, the station is a trap. We're under attack by traitor forces.
Captain, a defense platform on the station has activated and is targeting our vessel. Broadside macro cannons ready to fire on your order, sir.
Yeah, sure, go ahead and kill that thing. It's quite simple, really. So this thing is a massive cannon that's now shooting at me. But I have a lot
Ship
more
ready.
cannons, even if they're not quite as big.
Engines
So it
hot.
sucks to be them, really. My shields are about to go down, though, so...
Course plotted.
Shields recharge over time, macro cannons, standard weapons, arm efficiency. That's why I just turned my ship, because the shields are going down.
Setting course.
So I wanted my nose to be pointing towards it. Lances, NG beams always hit and cut through armour. So,
Target
yep.
destroyed, Captain. We blew it to pieces.
Oh, really? Thanks for the observation, sir.
Sir, I'm picking up some strange signals in the nearby gas cloud.
Oh, hello. Problem is my shields are currently down, so they won't absorb an inbound attack, which is great. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to turn towards them, since I need my prow facing that way anyway.
Orders received.
Sir, the signals. They're iconoclast destroyers.
Chaos ships. This sector is a long way from the Eye of Terror. What could they be after here?
Whatever their reasons, Captain, these heretics must be destroyed at once!
Captain, consulting the ship's cogitators and machine spirit can help guide you in making tactical decisions in battle.
Activating tactical cogitators!
Space for the cogitators. Weapons are fire arc, so yeah. That nose-mounted lance can only fire nose forward. I'm going to turn quickly this way so I can get my side cannons to hit that particular ship. Though the cogitators are slowing me down quite a lot. Not surprisingly.
Master Gunner, we need to direct additional power to the targeting cogitators to increase our weaponry's accuracy.
Cruising speed set.
Yeah, I overturned on that. Okay, more power to my guns.
Underway.
Oh. Never mind, I just killed the ship that was in front of me.
Course
No
spotted.
point. Might as well just high-speed turn
Execute
to get my
high
lance
energy
into the way, and then, yeah.
Engines
All power to weapons. You will die. Because my weapons now have a
Helm
higher critical hit
coordinates
chance.
acknowledged.
I just need close distance so my macros are more accurate.
Cruising speed
Or
set.
not, they're dead. Fine. Whatever.
Well done, crew.
Oh,
Captain, the auger arrays are reporting more enemy signals. Many more.
A gigantic Chaos fleet. There's no way we could survive fighting them head-on. Contact
Sure
the
we
High
can.
Command immediately.
Unable to do so, Captain. All communications are jammed. Captain, there may be a way for us to escape and warn Port Moore. We could risk an emergency warp jump.
It's risky to engage the warp engines this close to the star's gravitational field. But the Chaos Fleet has us boxed in!
nah,
So we
nah,
don't
nah,
have
nah,
any
nah.
other options!
No, we're fine,
All
we're
ahead,
fine.
full.
We can take all them on. Sure we can. But seeing as you guys really don't seem to think so,
Changing
I'm just
course.
going to charge forward so that they lose me on their long-range targeting,
Setting course.
and then jump out in this nebula field. Because I want to stop some long-range fire
Understood.
coming in and stuff like that.
Cruising speed set.
A little hint, if you turn off your boosters before the great gauge empties, you can still use
Orders
your
received.
emergency maneuvers. And I want you to turn around like that.
Acquiring new vector.
Right, now that we're facing the right way,
The
time to walk.
navigator will guide us out.
Because under that much fire, my shields are going to drop like they've already
eternal
dropped.
God Emperor. Preserve us from the dangers of the void.
So I've got heavier power armor forward to help protect my ship a bit more from the incoming damage. And off we go into a flash of purple. Ha! You can't catch me. And that is how you fight a Chaos Fleet with a light cruiser. You run away. Unfortunately, yeah, light cruiser's not really that good against an entire fleet, but it leveled up at least. So line ship status, okay, that's all nice. Yeah, this is the fleet that attacked me. It's lots of red ships with massive laser beams and things. It does look quite nice. It's just sad that I don't have much at my disposal right now. Capital of Gothic Sector headquarters, Port Moore. Also known as a really, really huge cathedral stroke space station thing. I mean, look at the size of that thing. The Imperials really do know how to build stuff to look impressive.
If what you say is true, Captain Spire, a vast Chaos fleet is massing for attack. Inquisitor Horst, are you sure of this man?
Maybe we should consider someone else.
Isn't this captain from a planet that rebelled against the Emperor's will?
Enough! His faith will be tested thoroughly.
Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind. Obey his words, for he will lead you into the light of the future. Honor his servants, for they speak his voice. Tremble before his majesty, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
Let us begin. We needed to be certain. The enemy we face is no ordinary foe.
I understand.
You are to be promoted to the rank of Admiral and given command of a fleet.
I will not fail you, Inquisitor.
There is much to do and little time, Admiral Spire. I fear a storm coming to the Gothic sector. One we are not yet prepared to face.
The Gothic sector is beginning to turn away from the Emperor's light. Treachery, sedition, and heresy have broken out like a plague upon our worlds. Admiral Spire, your new rank entitles you to command a small war fleet of Imperial Navy ships. It is your task to ensure the citizens of the Imperium remain safe and loyal.
Yeah, only in the Imperium of Man, in the 40,000 universe. Man brings back valuable scouting reports, gets immediately tortured to all hell, just to prove if he's loyal or lying, and if you survive said torturing, then you can get promoted to Admiral. That's basically how it's all worked out. Not that great. Imperial soldiers gone rogue will try to take systems from you. These traitors are not part of any threat, but lost systems will give you penalties depending on the system's type nonetheless. Each turn some worlds may become seditious. So yeah. Basically it's a balancing act. You've got to decide where you're going and how much you can get done. But I think I can only go here, because this is still the tutorial section. Yeah, can't click on anything else, so it's just that one.
Your first assignment is to put an end to the unrest and rebellion threatening a nearby system.
Right. The system of Akri. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ambush for seditious ships. Slight tongue twister there. The enemy is composed of Imperials, and it gives you the reward details of what happens. Like, it's best if I actually outright kill the enemy ships, but if I badly damage them and force them to retreat, that still gives me a bonus anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and defend this test of faith. So I may have faced chaos already, but now I'm facing Imperials.
This interface helps you prepare your fleet for the next mission. At the head of every fleet is the flagship. You must select one of your vessels as the flagship for each assignment. Choose your Dauntless Light Cruiser as the flagship for this first operation.
Yeah, this screen lets me choose what to send in for my campaign. The flagship is the leader. I want that to be me, of course. But this is a tutorial, so it's not giving me any options, really.
You have another captain assigned to your command. This captain commands a Dauntless Light Cruiser and will assist you for the duration of the mission. Add his ship to your fleet.
Sure, let's bring in the... it's actually a Dauntless Mark II, so it's got different weapon loadout compared to mine.
Smaller ships of the escort class can provide fire support or scout for the enemy. The Firestorm frigates are a good choice for this assignment.
Escort ships. They are... You can bring them in, but they only last for that mission. They aren't part of your main forces, per se, like the Dauntless cruisers. So, escort ships, you pay the fleet points to send them in, and then that's it. It's just there for that mission, and then you lose it straight away. Though you do get a bonus, as you can see here, bonus renown points, if you don't spend up to your limit. But the price is that makes the mission harder. So it's a bit of a trade-off, really.
Once your fleet is prepared to engage the enemy, you should set course for the target system at once.
Yeah, I can't really change that at all, so I'm just going straight in.